Tonight, you'll hear plenty of stories about how our schools are struggling through COVID. But we don't want to lose sight of the people behind those stories, people like 17-year-old Jonas Wagner. Jonas Wagner was a student at Eden Prairie High School who, on the outside, seemed to have it all.
But on the inside, Jonas was struggling through COVID like a lot of other students. And last June, he died by suicide. Well, tonight we are not focusing on Jonas's death. We're focusing on the awareness that he has sparked in his community.
Fox 9's Babs Santos is live for us with more on how his school continues his legacy. Babs?
Yes, students here were definitely shaken up by this passing in June, but now they want to use Jonas's story to help others who are going through similar things.
After he passed, there was a sort of tidal wave.
In life and in death, Jonas Wagner has left a lasting impact on Eden Prairie High School's class of 2023.
He was in a bunch of sports. He was a very awesome and really nice guy.
The high school junior was at the center of his family's world for 17 years, until his death by suicide just a few days after his 17th birthday left their hearts shattered. The pain was also felt far from their home.
It was a big shock. It was hard for the school to kind of come back from that.
Jonas enjoyed playing in Eden Prairie's jazz and marching bands. And on Tuesday night, the community used a winter band concert as a space to continue wrestling with the loss of one of its own. The high school junior died after a battle with his mental health, a battle that many of our youth are fighting, and a battle experts say has been worsened by pandemic isolation.
And what that means is increases in depression and anxiety because they're not able to do what they normally do with friends, sports, and all the activities.
One of Jonas's classmates, Sophia Yorks, is now working hard to combat some of this, spreading a message of mental health awareness around the school.
Giving the students more resources and more places to go, that's kind of the biggest thing that we're doing. We're writing about mental health in the schools, but the main focus is Jonas's story.
Tuesday's concert was another page in that story, in an effort to help others who are struggling.
Jonas wasn't a hero, but his life and death may inspire heroic acts in others.
If you are struggling with mental health and if you are struggling with suicidal ideations of the sort, call somebody, talk to somebody.
And tonight that expert wants to remind parents of signs of depression they can look out for with their own children, and those include sudden changes in their grades, eating habits, sleeping habits, or if they're suddenly spending less time around other people. Live in Eden Prairie, Babs Santos, Fox 9.
All right, Babs, thank you.